anytime in the GRE you're asked to do something that would require way too much work, it would be insane to write all 75 terms and and it would be insane to expect that to be done in a minute and a half. If that's the case, then there's probably a faster way. So let's start by looking at the sequence itself and the term. So each term in the sequence is defined by n plus 1 over n minus n plus 2 over n plus 1. So the first term in this sequence is just 1 plus 1 over 1. So 2. Oh, we'll put over 1 anyway. Then, and also it's 1 plus 2 over 2. This is the entire first term in the sequence. Well, if we were to keep going, then the next term in the sequence is clearly 3 over 2, minus 4 over 3. And then the next term in the sequence would be, we'll just write it down here, 4 over 3 minus 5 over 4. The next term in the sequence would be 5 over 3 minus 6 over 5. And so, oh, sorry, that's a 4. That's a 4. So let's just stop for a moment and see if we can notice a pattern. Notice here, negative 3 over 2, and there's a plus 3 over 2. These clearly cancel out. If we keep going, we have a negative 4 over 3, and then a plus 4 over 3. These also cancel out. And then we can keep going, and we'll find another negative 5 over 4, positive 5 over 4. And it would actually go on forever. And here's a nice little trick. However many terms, or you can say like just individual numbers that are not canceled out in the beginning are also not canceled out in the end. So let's just put up here, what do you think the 75th term is? Well, the 75th term is 76 over 75 minus 77 over 76. Well, this is going to be canceled out by what comes before it. This must be the last term. Well, actually, the minus 77 over 76. So what does that leave us with? 2 minus 77 over 76. Understand? Well, what is this as an actual fraction? Well, 2 is just, what is that? Over 76 minus 77 over 76. That is 152 minus 77 all over 76, which is going to give us, finally, 75 over 76.